Hi, I'm Jeff, the Thrifty Overlander. In this video, we're going to go on an adventure, so come along.
Hi, welcome back. So for this trip, we decided to do a little bit of western Arizona, kind of from the Kofa area south of 10 all the way up to 40 is where most of this trip occurs. Some of the group got an early start and did some exploring down in the Kofa area and some cabin hopping in that area. Typical of our group is a lot of cabin hopping. From there, the whole group got together in the mountain areas between Interstate 10 and Wendon. Alright, we're at a ghost town in Arizona. I can't even try to pronounce it. Squana, something, I don't know. But anyway, it was a ghost town. Now it's kind of become an active, I don't know if they're mining or reclaiming or remediating the old tailings here or something like that. So there's flotation tanks, and then they've taken a whole section and done big plastic, they're going to do some ponds and stuff like that, and there's some digging on the hillside. Old adobe building over here, and the original one of the cabins here. We were going to camp at this ghost town, but it is private property, it turns out, and so we decided to drive in the area, and there's some really cool, it's almost like they were glowing the jumping choyas. You can see they can jump right up onto your tire as well. We ended up just kind of picking a spot a little ways off of the private property. Make a note to yourself, never go to the Porta Johns if you're near me, and I can drive up to the door. From the Wendon area, we did a little highway driving up to Bouse, and then took a little bit of a turn and headed in towards the mining ghost town of Swansea. There's a little bit of an arch along the way we stopped to check out. Swansea in Arizona. Swansea has a mix of old buildings. It's sort of kept up sort of like a museum, and there's plenty of foundations and mill ruins and shafts and dead vehicles, everything. It's definitely worth a stop. This is one of the shafts. It's all of course covered up, but this is Swansea. It was a pretty good size shaft. At least a double or triple. Like an old mill building at the town of Swansea in Arizona. The mill ruins definitely had some different buildings than I've ever seen at other mine sites. There's a plaque that even explains some of it, but they're definitely different and worth checking out. Looks like World War II. That night we spent at a campground that's pretty close to Swansea. It was kind of down in the gully off to the, I guess it'd be the northeast, and it's a little bit nicer because it had actual picnic tables, etc. The nice thing is it had bathrooms as well, so it made it for a nice little stop. Alright, we got some breakfast going, hash browns, brown and serves. Ed's got his waffles going, and Mike's cooking, so we're going to have a pan to shoot up after he's done because it's not going to be useful anymore.
0 for 2.
I think this trip was extra hard on the paint job. There was plenty of overgrowth.
So should we go take a look? I'm not trying to go straight.
For quite a while we followed a gas pipeline along the road and ended up at the Ben Williams River. Alright, we're down by the river. Someone lives in a van. Some weird little spots here. 3 bags of charcoal. Comfortable bed. Here's the pipeline bridge in the middle of nowhere, backcountry. Kind of interesting. Another structure just for a little gas pipeline. The little truck that could. Dan's into his classic off-roading. It's either this little 83 Toyota pickup, or else he's got his 70s era Land Cruiser. Alright, it's Monday night. We're at the Guffey cabin in Arizona, pretty close to Alamo Lake. We're all set up here. It's a nice turnaround at the dead end of the road. Plenty of room, level spots. Guys are working on the fire already. Mike and Nicole are set up already. Ed and Rebecca are sleeping inside. Let's take a look inside. We'll see about that. Yeah, nice big screen TV. Well-equipped cabin. It's not bad, but not great. Let's put it that way. There's another little room in there. Nice open floor plan. You can see through to the kitchen with this opening. This is one bedroom, 2 bedrooms. And down into the kitchen. You don't want to see what's in the stove because it'll bite you. Alright, tonight's dinner. Looks like Sean and Trent are having burgers. And we got some salmon going in here because I can't contaminate the burger area with salmon. That's a horrible thing to think about. So down the canyon from that cabin there's a guzzler in here and a big 1,000-gallon fiberglass tank. And then around the bend from here is a waterfall where they've got a little bit of a coffer dam to catch the water and put it into there. Kind of interesting. Got to look around. There's stuff everywhere. Here's the waterfall and the little coffer dam with the pipe going over to the tank. Pretty significant waterfall. Must be a lot of water flowing at one point because of the way the rock is eroded out. Pretty cool. You gotta look for these things in the middle of nowhere. I think it's a requirement to find a boat in the desert on each trip. Alright, and one other thing near this cabin is they had built a dam at one point to, I imagine it'd catch all the water they can. It's in the middle of the desert. There's been a lot of water through here. These rocks are pretty smoothed out. This is the Bonanza Mine cabin. I think somebody's living here. There's all kinds of fresh firewood and equipment and everything. Just a one-room cabin. Someone's staying here, that's for sure. Alright, another stop along the way is at Alamo Lake. There's a drive, you can go right down to the water. There's some fire pits and stuff here. It wouldn't be too bad at camping. When we got up here, there was dogs splashing in the water from somebody else. But from Alamo Lake, we headed northwest on Alamo Road and found this slot canyon, a rawhide wash. It's definitely a must on the trip.
Little slot canyon.
This ended up being probably the narrowest slot canyon I've ever driven through, which you'll see in a minute here is definitely a problem.
I want you to go like 6 inches this way. Really slow. Straight. Straighten out. Okay, straight. Come at me. Turn just a little. Turn that way. A little. Straight. Keep turning like that. Yep. Keep coming. Now hard as you can. Turn the wheel the other way. Back up a little. Straight. Straight wheels. Perfect. Right there.
No place to turn around.
Come through.
500-foot turn.
Come through.
Keep it left.
Straighten it out. Watch the mirror on this side. Good. Straight, slow. Slow.
You got 2 inches over here.
Mirror on the right.
All right, Rebecca.
Oh, lots of room over here. There's 3 inches. You're through.
A little more forward. Turn hard this way now. Yeah, right there's good. Stay right there for now. Keep going. I want to get you really close to this. Keep going. Straighten it out a little. Good, right there. Keep coming. Keep coming. Turn hard if you can this way. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming, Jeff. Yeah, keep coming slow.
Watch the awning too.
Keep coming slow. Stop, stop. Back, turn the wheel. Then a little more. Back up. No way. Back up a little. Close your mirror.
He's not gonna make it.
No way. Back up a little. Alright, stop. Turn it this way. Right there. Forward.
There's no way.
Okay, turn harder this way. What? You're just missing the rock by like an inch. All
Stop.
Right, you just touched the rock a little. Turn the wheel the other way and then back up.
He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. Look at that awning.
I don't even care about the awning. Alright, now turn this way. point. You want to run, get that, watch your head. Get that rock rail.
I hate it when you hit your head while driving.
We got something outside the vehicle.
All right.
Oh, man, no fucking way.
You know what? Go full. The only way you're going to do this is you're going to have to pivot the quarter on the rail.
I gotta lift it up and shove it over.
Yeah.
And you got to really shove. If you could shove the rear end over, you can make it.
If it rains, we're going.
Well, his truck will be out or stuck.
All right, so
Yeah, the awning's a problem.
I'm not even worried about the awning.
Those rock rails will fold. They're not suitable for the purpose we're discussing.
I don't think you're going to make it.
No.
All right, so here's.
Hey Jeff, wait.
Yeah, let's take.
Hang on, Jeff. So Jeff, tell us about full-size trucks and overlanding.
A little bit of dynamite, no problem.
Stay there. Hold on.
This little one of the side canyons, something got wedged. Whole different rock.
Go ahead. Okay, stop. Let some winch cable out. Try and drive yourself over. Don't run over your winch cable. There you go. Stop. Pull a bunch of winch cable in. Okay, go. Okay, go ahead. Keep pulling it in.
On our way to our next night's stop, the Rock House Cabin, we decided to take a shortcut. Ended up being a long cut because we really couldn't get through and had to turn around and go kind of a long way around. But it doesn't matter. It's the whole journey. That's the purpose of this in my book anyway. And there's some amazing desert views along the way. It was great. After this night at this cabin, Sean, Trent, and I needed to head home, but then the others kept going. I don't have any more video because of that, but there was some definitely some fun stuff that the other guys caught along the way. They basically did cabin hopping and mine site exploring between the Parker Dam area and Kingman, all through that area. There's so much to see, so many roads to hit, and so many things to do. They even had a movie night with a little portable projector. Mechanically, all the rigs did pretty well, except for at the very last day, actually. Tom's truck had the U-bolts. I think the bolts must have come off of the actual U-bolt themselves, and he lost them, so he was in a little bit of trouble there. Using some MacGyver skills, they were able to strap the axle down well enough in order to be able to drive the vehicle out to the pavement, and then he got a tow to the nearest town and waited for some U-bolts to show up.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you on the trail.